Welcome back, and this is Tom Styles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and we're ready to go. Yep. What we're going to do today is something I think I'll start. If it turns out to be of interest, I'll do it more often, but we're going to give it a try. And what it is I subscribe to over 1,000 YouTube channels, and most are related to shortwave scanners, gadgets, and stuff like that. And then there's some other ones. And I watch about 10 to 15 videos every morning out of the probably 100 or so new ones. And I pick out 10 or 15 and I watch those. And so I thought I would start this little series where occasionally I show you videos that I watch. I don't actually show you the video itself, but I show you the channel and the video. Wow, whatever. And maybe I can, spark some interest in some other people's channels. Because I like to support other people just like they support me. So here we go. Kind of a bad start there, but here we go anyway. So here we go. Here's the first one. No special order, just kind of I grabbed a dozen, and that's what I'm showing you. Okay, the first one is, I just watched that this morning. This is Mr. Carlson's Lab. And Mr. Carlson has a huge lab. And one of the shows he does every once in a while is these tips on a Tuesday, something related to electronics. And this particular one was about making a soldering gun more efficient. Now, I don't know if I 100% agree with what he did, but hey, go watch the video and decide yourself. And if you like his shows, subscribe. Okay, the next one is one called Oxford Shortwave Log. And this gentleman does short videos of experiments he's doing with his receivers and antennas. And he puts out a lot of videos and gives you some insight to how things work and how well they work. For this one here, he was comparing a SDR radio and a Yaesu FRG 8800 with his Wellbrook antenna. So check him out. The next one is, this is the one I try to watch every week. He has a weekly show, and then he does videos randomly during the week. But he's very high-tech person, and he does shows on do-it-yourself electronic hobby. And Monday nights, he's live from 7 p.m. to about 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And he's very technically knowledgeable and has a lot of information that he shares. And that's Eric Williams, and Eric Williams MKME Tech is the name of his show. Okay, next one. Now this one I just picked up on because of the subject, even though it's not directly related to shortwave radio and stuff like that. It's related to emergency radio and having a source of power for your radios, which is what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for a standalone, more than adequate power source. And this one caught my eye when I saw his video, but the other option I want is I want to have a built-in inverter so that you can plug in an AC device directly, because it's got the inverter built in instead of having the inverter external. So I'm looking for that device for myself, and that is a backup battery for emergency purposes to provide me a small source, say several hundred watts of AC power, or maybe just 100 watts of AC power. Anyway, so that's what caught my eye on this one. This is TEPPICHKOPF. Okay, that's that might be his last name, I'm not sure. Okay, the next one is a one that I just started watching, and he's just kind of started doing his videos. I don't know how long he's been doing them, but his name is Mike Mayeran, M-A-Y-E-R-A-N, and he does a lot of reviews and demonstrations of radios and antennas. And this particular one was a demonstration of a loop antenna for the AM or medium wave band. So check him out. The next one, I've got about 6 more. This one is this is another new one that I ran across, and it looks like he's going to have some good videos. He again, this is one of those channels where he just shows you his radio and talks about his radio. He doesn't really do a review, but it gives you an introduction into a particular radio. So say you're looking at a radio on eBay and you want to get some information about it. Try this channel here. This Joshua, Gosinell. That's his channel. Okay, moving on. This is another one that caught my eye, and this is the name of the channel is The Ham Shack, and he does quite a few videos, and he gets quite a bit of views. And I ran across this one looking for some information on logging software to log what you've listened to and heard on your radios. And he gives a demonstration of this Gosin ham radio log software. And I'm going to do a video on logging, shortwave radio listening, or AM, FM, whatever, logging, and whether to just do a manual method or to use some of this logging software. So check him out, The Ham Shack. He has a number of good videos to watch. This is the name of the channel is Official SWL Channel, and I've watched this a lot. He does, or has done, a ton of videos on shortwave radios. He has several other channels on other subjects, but this is the one that I'm mainly interested in. And he does a hangout on Saturdays, about 4 o'clock, I believe, in the afternoon on Saturdays. And he talks about ham radios and takes questions, talks about antennas. He just put up, I believe it was in this one or maybe the show before, he just put up a long wire antenna in his backyard, and he's getting excellent results, he says. So check out Official SWL Channel. Another good one. Okay, this one has just kind of caught my interest recently because he's talking about things specifically that I'm interested in. This particular one is on the C Crane twin coil antenna, which I didn't even know about. And this particular video, it did a good job of bringing in AM medium wave stations. So I'm thinking about getting one of these and checking it out myself. So check out his channel. The name of his channel is Radio Dog. He has lots of videos. There's another one. This one is another excellent show. It's very professionally done. He has a lot of videos, and it's Survival Tech Space Nord, N-O-R-D. And it's basically about survival, and of course he does a lot of reviews and things related to shortwave radios and ham radios and stuff like that as related to survival. Does a great job. And the last one we're going to look at today is a nice lady that does the space weather reports. And I talked with her, well, I've chatted with her, and I've asked her a couple months ago to include more things related, more comments related to ham radio and shortwave listening. So she now tries to include a statement about that. Matter of fact, right here where I stopped it, she's telling you storms cause issues with GPS navigation, traffic services, satellite-based phones, and internet, and ham radio operation. And you can see during this period, this was like the beginning of this month, things were not too good. So I watch her videos all the time, especially when it seems like shortwave is dead, to see if she's saying, yep, space weather is not conducive to listening to shortwave. So that's the last one. I don't know if this was of much interest to go through these. If it was, please give me a thumbs up, or better yet, leave a comment and say, hey, that's pretty cool. You ought to do that more often. Or, boy, that was the boringest show I've ever seen, and boy, did you ramble on. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.